Have you ever looked at your own body and wondered why humans look so different from almost every other primate on Earth? A chimpanzee has a thick coat of fur. A gorilla is covered in dense hair. Many mammals depend on fur for warmth, protection, and survival. But humans appear almost hairless by comparison. The surprising part is that humans did not actually lose all of their hair. Our bodies still contain millions of hair follicles, just like other primates. The difference is that much of our body hair became finer, shorter, and far less visible. So why did this happen? Why did our ancestors gradually become less covered in visible body hair while other primates remained heavily covered? And perhaps the most fascinating question of all. If reduced body hair provided advantages during human evolution, why did one noticeable patch of hair remain on our faces? To understand this mystery, we have to look back into the story of human evolution. Human hair changes were not a sudden event. They happened gradually as populations changed across many generations. Our ancestors lived in environments that were very different from the world we know today. They experienced changing climates, different landscapes, and new survival challenges. Over time, certain physical traits may have become more common because they helped some populations succeed in particular environments. The exact timing of when humans began losing much of their visible body hair is still studied by researchers. Some evidence suggests major changes happened during a period of human evolution, more than 1 million years ago, but the process was likely gradual rather than a single moment in history. One of the most interesting differences between humans and many other primates is the way we manage body temperature. Many mammals rely on thick fur because it provides insulation and protection. Fur helps animals maintain body heat and survive in colder conditions. Humans, however, have another remarkable biological feature, an efficient sweating system. Sweating allows the body to release heat through evaporation. This cooling ability becomes especially useful during long periods of physical activity in warm environments. One possible explanation researchers have explored is that as human ancestors became more active, spending more time walking, searching for resources, and moving across open landscapes, having less dense body hair may have helped their bodies manage heat more effectively. Imagine an early human ancestor traveling through a warm environment. Instead of only relying on short bursts of movement, they may have needed to walk long distances while searching for food and water. A body that could release heat efficiently may have provided an advantage during these demanding activities. However, heat management is only one possible explanation. Researchers continue to investigate how climate, genetics, behavior, and other influences may have contributed to changes in human body hair. Evolution rarely has one simple cause. Traits usually emerge through a combination of influences acting across many generations. But this explanation creates an even deeper mystery. If reduced body hair may have helped our ancestors in certain environments, why did facial hair remain? The human beard is one of the most distinctive features of our species. Humans became much less covered in visible body hair. Yet many adults developed thicker facial hair, especially males after puberty. Why would hair become less noticeable across much of the body while remaining on the face? One possible explanation researchers have explored involves sexual selection. Some researchers have suggested that facial hair may have influenced how individuals perceived one another, possibly acting as a signal connected to characteristics such as age, maturity, or identity. However, beard evolution remains an active area of research. Scientists continue to explore how facial hair may be connected to social signaling, biological differences, and other evolutionary influences. The beard may not have developed for one single reason. Like many human traits, it may reflect several factors interacting over time. But the bigger question remains. Why did this particular feature stay while so much of our body hair changed? To understand that, we also have to consider something unique about humans. We are highly social creatures. Our faces play an important role in communication. We recognize individuals, read expressions, and use visible features when interacting with others. Because facial features are important in human interaction, facial hair may have become one of the traits that influenced how people perceived each other. But appearance does not determine a person's personality, abilities, or value. The deeper lesson is that human biology and social behavior have always been connected. The story of human hair is not only about losing fur. It is about how our ancestors responded to changing environments and how different traits became part of the human body we know today. The way humans regulate heat, the structure of our hair, and the appearance of our faces all preserve clues about the biological changes that shaped our species. But evolution does not follow a perfect plan. It works through gradual changes, with populations responding to different conditions over time. The reduction of visible body hair may have been influenced by challenges such as managing heat during active lifestyles. The survival of facial hair may reflect a different combination of biological and social influences that researchers are still exploring. Together, these traits reveal something remarkable about being human. Our bodies carry evidence of the environments, challenges, and changes that came before us. So the next time you look at your own reflection, remember this. The face looking back at you is connected to a much older history. A history written through countless generations of change, adaptation, and survival. The mystery of why humans lost much of their visible body hair is still being studied. But one thing is clear. The human body is not just a collection of features. It is a record of the long process that made us who we are today.